Hey, business law students, let's talk about how to brief a case, or take notes on a case, or read a case and extract from it what you need to get. Here's a checklist. What court are we in? Who issued the opinion? Is this a U.S. Supreme Court case, or a U.S. District Court case, or a U.S. Circuit Court case, or is this a state court of some level? Notice the court you're in. Who's involved in the litigation? Who sued whom? Or who is prosecuting whom? When did the case happen? When was the opinion issued? You need some sense of time. It might be from the 1800s. It might have been from earlier this summer. After you paid attention to the time, the parties that are involved, the court that's issuing the opinion, you want to get into two things, mainly the facts of the case and the legal issues and how they're handled. So the facts of the case involve two parts. One is the facts, or the story between the parties. What gave rise to this dispute? What kind of accident happened? What kind of bad behavior happened? What is somebody complaining about somebody else having done? Next, the procedural history. This means, was there a jury verdict and a trial court decision and then an appeal before the case that you're reading was heard and decided? Or is this an opinion based on a motion that was made at trial court? You need to tease out the procedural history so you understand the posture of the opinion that you're reading. What's it in response to? Next, what is the particular legal question being addressed? Sometimes it's more than one. There's at least one. They can begin by using the word whether. Whether is permissible under the Fourth Amendment for a police officer to use a drone to search someone's backyard to see if they're growing pot. Whether Title VII of the Civil Rights Act of 1964, when it prohibits discrimination on the basis of sex, means by sex trans people and homosexuals. When you're talking about the law that's applied, you'll often see courts citing provisions of a statute or the Constitution, and then they'll talk about other precedents, either to say how they control the current situation and their disposition of the issue, or how previous cases were wrongly decided or can be distinguished because they were about slightly different questions. So notice both the statute that may be at issue, the constitutional provision, or the other case law that's being discussed. Be sure to hone in on the bottom line, who won, who lost. And the key thing from a common law point of view is the holding. What is the sentence that you can express that tells us what this case stands for? What's the law it's about? Sounds like the popo's coming for me, so I got to sign off.